Hello guys, it's Sakuems. So it's been a long time, and after a few months thinking about the last video that I made and thinking about just the best way to share what I wanted to share and how I wanted to express myself through social media in regards to my art, I've decided to keep this platform active. I know that I will never get back to what I used to have. You can really just look at them when you take a look at all of my videos. There's very specific periods where I have more views and then I had a bit less and then I had less. And I think that it happens for a lot of creators on this platform. I've been trying to kind of not analyze that, but I have been following YouTubers, some of them for a long time, and some have a big audience and they get very little views or very little engagement, and sometimes it's quite the opposite. You don't have a lot of subscribers but you do have a lot of views. And I just think that social media and all of those platforms with TikTok and Instagram and just the way it has changed over the last couple of years is making it kind of harder and not impossible but just different to reach out to people. We are now, and I'm guilty of that too, we do like to consume fast content. That's why shorts and reels and TikToks are quite popular. But I do think that if you have a voice and you want to share things in a different way, if you want to educate people or just do experiments or just do more in-depth projects, there's an audience for that too. But in general, I also prefer, if I really want to spend time learning or looking at something or finding out about something, I don't have any specifics in mind, but I do like longer content. I like to watch a YouTube video that is 30 to 40 minutes long. I'm a lot into documentaries and experiments and science stuff. There's a lot of things that I'm interested in and I don't even talk about it here. And I do like vlogging. I like the kind of vlog where I can just sit down and just give life updates and share stuff that I've been working on. I want this platform to be very authentic and not be scared as I used to be. I am fighting the urge to not fall back into my old habits. I have removed some videos, and the last one is one of those, because I don't want to think about that part. I could clear up a bit more, but I don't really feel like it's needed. I know that I'm starting almost from scratch. I'm pretty sure that I will have very low engagement, but I know that some of you will still be here, and posting content, even if it's for a little audience, is still better than not having it. Basically just trying to find a way to make still things work as an artist, as a self-employed artist. I have been struggling with my mental health again. Not depression, but I know that I'm borderline ADHD, and I'm not putting that out there just for the word itself. I have very hard time concentrating on things. I can be hyper focused. I have a lot of signs, but I don't have the diagnosis. I'm just saying that based on what I have and mentally and physically, making it working hard and putting in the hours and the effort is really hard for me. I am chronically fatigued. I am tired all the time, and that's due to various reasons, because I'm very stressed and anxious and I have a lot of physical pain, and it has made it kind of hard for me to push myself into really trying my hardest to still remain relevant enough for me to support myself. I don't expect a lot. I just want to have more stability, because for now, am having kind of a struggle just producing content. I have tons of artworks that I want to show you that I've been making. It's not completely finished, but I am doing stuff. I just don't know the best way to share those, because social media in general is kind of like saturated. It's pretty hard with the algorithm. It's the same old story. You have to be very consistent and find the best tips and tricks to be noticed and seen by people. I've realized that a lot of my stronger like supporters have been here for a long time, and they still like what I do. They still support myself. They go on my store and all, but I can't expect from the same people to keep buying stuff. A, they already have my stuff, and B, I don't put up new content often. I don't want to make excuses. I know myself, and I know that there's two main reasons why I haven't really been deep diving into this. Is first of all, like I said, I am quite tired, like very intensively tired, almost all day long, and I'm trying to focus on my health first, so that's a lot of effort. And the second thing is I am kind of like, I'm miserable in a way. I'm very sad about the fact that I'm 37 years old. I'm still renting a small apartment, and I want to be a homeowner. I want to be growing as a person. I want to have my business growing, and it's doing the opposite. I am losing money. I am barely making it sometimes. I am quite nice at saving and being cautious, so I'm not like saying that I can't afford food or anything. I'm okay with that. I'm doing my best and I'm still making it, but it's a very stressful mindset because every month basically the income is lower, and my Etsy store has little to no traffic, and I'm reaching to freelancer jobs and I can't get it. I feel like I have to be consistent when it comes to creating artwork and sharing that to the best of my abilities, and hoping that it will happen, like it will make an impact within a few months. Every time I try to really just go back to this process, trying to put my fear aside and my anxiety aside and put in the effort even though I was tired, just to see if it would work, I was too scared to do it, or I just ended up being discouraged because after a couple weeks it didn't have any difference. Like, it didn't make any difference. I was putting more work, I was trying harder, and it didn't have an impact. So why bother, right? Why would I even bother trying to still be somewhat something or someone online where even when I try it doesn't have any impact? And then I took a break again, and I was talking to my boyfriend. We've been together for almost 2 years, 1 year and a half, and I am happier than I've ever been. I'm not at my best because my health isn't the best, but in general aspects of my life I am doing a lot better. I am taking care of myself. I am finally able to be more active because I'm managing the pain levels. I am happy with my relationships, and we have plans together, and those plans required us to be more stable when it comes to the career and the financial status. Like, we have to find a way, because I don't want us to rent forever. And like I said, I'm 37. I've turned 37 this year, like early February, and it had an impact to, like, I was like, why do you keep being so scared about just trying things and expressing yourself just because it hasn't worked before? Doesn't mean you should stop trying. I'm done being scared of what people would actually, how they will perceive me, or how they will react to what I'm doing or the content I'm making. I want to do exactly just what I want to do. I've been struggling a lot in regards to that, because I have been telling you that for a long time, like 2 years, 3 years, I don't know, and I don't get why I am so terrified of putting myself out there again. I don't know, I like making content, I like sharing my voices, I want to do many different things. I have like a whole list of shorts content ready. I have posted one a few days ago and had like over 1,000 views, so it's a lot more than what I usually get. And I like that. I like seeing short time lapses with artworks and all. I like being able to teach to people. I did a workshop recently. I went to the Clermont Geek Convention. So Clermont-Ferrand is the city where I live. It's in the middle of France. And I went there as a attendee to teach a workshop on how to color with pencils and alcohol markers. And I also my booth in the background just to sell my stuff. And it was pretty successful. I didn't make a lot of money. I didn't really cover the costs of the materials and like all the markers and all. But I still consider myself very lucky because the con was pretty big. There's a lot of competition. And I had over 60 people, kids and teenagers and adults coming to see what I was doing and to sign up to try things out. It was a free workshop, but a lot of them actually supported the store that was next to it, so they can support myself. And my partner was with me and we had a great time. Pretty exhausting, but that was pretty cool. And I've learned, I mean, I knew I had it in me already, but I was pretty confident about the fact that I like teaching. I like educating people. I mean, I'm not the best at maybe drawing skills wise. Like I have lots of issues like I need to practice. But when it comes to color theory and learning how to use paints and markers and not just like managing the shading and the coloring, I am quite confident in what I'm doing. And I like teaching that, and it was pretty cool to see that the way I was expressing things and the way I was teaching actually helped people figure out how to use the markers. And yeah, and I really liked it. So I want to focus on I guess like 3 kinds of content. I want to try to make that an online thing where I basically I don't know exactly the format of that. Is it going to be short content or longer content for this part of my YouTube page? Maybe even longer content, the longer version, or like the real-time version could be on my Patreon. Patreon allows me to have a direct like communication and direct access to the audience that I have. And I really appreciate that because I have little engagement. There's like 4 or 5 people commenting, but I know that those signed up and are really interested in what I'm doing, so I really appreciate that. If you would like to follow my journey and not miss anything, I will really appreciate if you could just sign up for free. You don't have to be a paid member, so you can just join for free and sign up to the Patreon community. I will put the link below, and that way you can have access to every post that I'm making. I'm posting 2 times a week or so with new artworks and sketches, colored charts, and a lot of things, and I really like that. But when coming back to the tutorial aspect, so if you have any suggestions on like what would be the best way for you guys to take a look at those, like do you think it should be available in different formats? Should I do like a shorter kind of deal? I feel like shorts would be nice as little extract of that, like just highlights some of the tutorials, and then I will have to do like a longer video to actually show the process. So maybe that. But when it comes to actual longer videos for this platform, specifically on YouTube, I still think I'm gonna stick to mainly vlogging with the occasional time lapses, things like that I'm incorporating, because that's just the best way and the easiest way for me to create content. I just want to share more of myself. Basically, I'm so done trying to figure out the best way. I'm just gonna do whatever and do like, I think I've planned that to just do like a vlog update about every 2 weeks. I don't think a weekly vlog is necessary. I don't have content for like a weekly or a daily vlog, and it would be too much work mentally and physically. Like I will be so tired, so I'm trying to go slow first. and just go with the flow. Like if I feel like filming, I will put out the camera and then I will just record stuff. I'm looking at my cat. He's been pretty like demonic. He is always like that, but I really like, I mean, I love you. Of course I love you. You want to see the kitty? Oh, you puppy. You come say hi. I'm just gonna take the pink. You haven't seen him in a while. This is Tuki. And of course he's gonna bite me because he's a demon, like I told you. Cuckoo. Mwah. This is my cat. He's so cute. I've been lately, not lately, but like a few weeks ago, before the convention, I was staying at my boyfriend's house. I mean, it's a flat, not a house, but I was staying at my boyfriend's flat for a couple of weeks with the cat. And I was helping him there because he moved recently and there's a lot to unpack. But I still wanted to work. So what I ended up doing is I was coming back here. I'm not too far away, it's like a 25-minute kind of ride. It takes me a bit more time because I'm taking the train, which is annoying because I also want to pass my driver's license, and to do that I need money. But anyways, I was there and I was working here alone because my cat was at my boyfriend's flat. It allowed me to be really more productive and less distracted, so I really like that process. Being able to have a workplace would be really nice, but it's expensive, so I might just do that again in a couple weeks. Right now I don't have any events, like specific events to plan for, so it's a bit easier for me to just have a mindset of like, okay, it's okay, you can just relax, you can have, just come during the day, then you go back home, I guess it's my second home, at night, and I get to chill with my cat and my partner, and it's just easier that way. So yeah, that, because with the cat it's pretty hard to actually work. He's not distracting per se, I can ignore him, but he's pretty demanding of attention. It's harder that way. It messes up with my schedule and the way my brain works. I have to remain very focused and do one task at a time. If I'm multitasking, which I'm always doing, I end up not doing anything, and I'm overstimulated, and it's really hard. So I found out that the easiest way for me to maintain a healthy balance mentally when it comes to my workload and all is to have very little distractions. It's already a really long vlog, but I don't mind that. I hope you don't mind that too. Yeah, basically I'm back on YouTube with a clear schedule for the next couple of weeks. Today I'm going to post a short content. This video that I'm filming right now will be for Saturday. Basically every Friday night-ish I will have a short content, an art short, that will post on the same platform on my main channel. And it's basically I think I put it Tuesdays and Fridays is the short content, and then Saturdays will be the vlog, only 2 times a month. For now I'm gonna stick to that. I am on schedule for now. I already planned the stuff for like Facebook and Instagram and the YouTube short and all, so let's hope that I'm able to manage everything. I don't think I put too much. I actually simplified everything. No, he almost knocked over the tripod. I'm telling you, it is impossible to work with a cat. I really love you, but anyways, I'm gonna end the video here just showing you some of the artworks that I'm working on. I am preparing an art book with tutorials. So in terms of artworks, I have this one that is one for the actual one of the tutorials. This is called Mineralis, or Mineralis if you want to put an accent, like a mineral crystal. I mean, I just had a fun. I like having fun with names. But this is this one. It is almost finished. You don't have to pay like very close attention to details. I don't have like the leaves and some of the flowers aren't done yet, and I have to do the crystals and the little chains and all, but the rest is pretty much done. So I have this one, but I have this one that is almost finished. This is called Noah, and I don't know why, I just want her to be named Noah. So we have this one. This is entirely done with gouache, and I really like it because it was pretty instinctive. Like, I didn't really thought too much about it, so pretty cool. I just have to finish the hand right here and just do a bit more details on the wings, and then just do the foil kind of finishes, you know. So yeah, we have that. I have a background and I don't know what to do with it. So if you have any suggestions, just pop them below. I want something else with it. I have found an old piece in like a binder, and I completely forgot about this one. It's not finished, but it's almost done. And again, I don't know if I want to record something for it, if I want to do like some highlights clip of the finishes, because it's almost finished, but technically I could record some of the process. This is like a nude kind of portrait. Really like it actually. I mean, the art style itself for the face is a bit old-ish compared to what I'm doing right now, but it's not completely different than what I'm doing today. So we have this, which I really want to finish. I really like her actually. I have all of the artworks for the Colorful Wonder project that I've released like a while back, and I haven't finished the designs themselves. Like, the background are not completely finished, so I'm going to finish this one. It is almost done because I don't want to do too much on this. It is already looking kind of like what it's supposed to be in my head. So we have this one. It's also one of the shorts that I did like a few months ago. And all I have to do on this is just clear up some part, because the opacity is not there yet. It's a bit like messy. But besides that, I think it's pretty much done. I don't know if I want to put contouring, like, do I need more, or should it just be like that? The piece itself like this is already nice. I'm trying also to be more free and instinctive when it comes to creating the artwork, so I don't have a specific sketch that I'm going to transfer and then do the coloring. I'm trying more liberating kind of process where I just take a bunch of colors and I'm expressing myself. And I have this that I ended up doing I don't know, like a month or 2 months ago, I don't remember. Randomly at night when I was hyper focused on making content and art, I just took up my gouache paint and I did this background, and I see something in it, and if you can see it too, then I probably would follow that idea. But the only thing I see in this is just a woman dancing, or a fairy kind of thing. Right here, there's the body, side view, and then kind of like a skirt of some sort, like a flower skirt. So I would need to incorporate a head, basically, and some hair, and then making like a dancer kind of thing. I don't know. But I like that kind of format, like the way I'm building backgrounds, because I could work on it sideways or from this angle and do completely different things. I don't know. Do you have any other suggestion on this one? And the last one I want to finish is a pretty older piece. I think almost like more than a year ago. I gave up on this one almost because I did the background with acrylic paint, and then I wanted to work with gouache on top, and it's not working. Don't do that, guys. It's absolutely terrible, because acrylics are opaque and kind of glossy finish, and the gouache needs to be adhering to something. It has to soak up in the paper. It needs something underneath, and the acrylic was completely acting as a barrier between the paper and itself. Like, it doesn't work. So it wasn't blending, it was staying on top and all, and it was a struggle. It was a pretty big struggle. So what I ended up doing was mixing the acrylics with the gouache, so I can manage some kind of the shading. And that's where I'm ending up with the face I don't think I'm gonna touch anything. I will have to finish the piece with acrylic paints. I'm not as familiar with it compared to gouache, but I think I can manage to have the same kind of art style, very like with touches of paints and very painterly kind of effect with the acrylics. So this also is the plan. What I'm gonna do with this one is record the process for like the butterflies with also silver foiling accents. So I have other artworks to show, but I might just skip that for another video because it's pretty long already. I had a lot of fun just giving you an update. I hope that you will join us and me on this new journey. I'm hoping that I will find my voice again and just be able to express myself just without fear. I have high hopes for this year, but I also just, not even hope, I want to make it the best possible because I need my life to grow. I need to grow as a person, and the only way I can do that is just by trying to do my best, even if it doesn't work, you know. I don't have like high hopes when it comes to the success, I guess. I don't think I'm gonna have a lot of views. I don't think I'm gonna have like any kind of mind-blowing evolution when it comes to being seen on social media. I don't think it's gonna change. But I think that I will be better if I just don't act out of fear and I'm just making it because I want to. And it's still better sharing things like that than just not sharing anything. I still want to stick to my schedule at least for like the next couple of months. Like I have a plan for about 2 months. I've already pre-recorded some content. So, you know, anything that can save me some time, I will do it. But yeah, there's a reason for everything in life, and right now my main goal is just to deep dive into things, believing that it will be better that way. Like it is better than not doing anything. So yeah, embark on this journey with me. Thank you so much for watching. If you are here, if you want to support me in any way, form, you know, you can just like and comment and subscribe, and of course turn on the bell so you don't miss the videos. If you want to support me even more, you can check my other links below. I have my Patreon. Like I said, you can join for free or be a supportive paid members if you want to have more content. You can also support me on my Etsy store. But anyways, if you want to support me, you know how to do it. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!